My name is Felicia. For those of you that are tuning into my channel for the very first time, welcome and thank you so much for stopping in. Well, in today's video, I am going to be continuing my spring series for 2021. In this video, I am going to be cleaning and also decorating in my Glam Home Office for the Easter and spring season. I am going to start by decorating my bookshelves. So let's get started.
Like you did, and you turned my life upside down. Oh, your love has got me high, never wanna say goodbye. It's like my world's on fire, like my world's on fire. This is where we're meant to be, singing to this melody. Oh, this melody. So sing, 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 sing. So sing, 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 sing. Oh, your love has filled my heart, blown my mind. Next to you, I feel fine. Oh, your love's got me high, high. I don't wanna lose you now, lose this dream, making this melody, melody. Could you stay with me forever? 'Cause I love everything about you, and I will follow you wherever I can.
Okay, I'm just going to give you a view of the bookshelf. Now it is all nice and clean.
It's got me high.
It does have 5
It's like my world's
shelves.
like my
And this box right here, I use this as a storage box, so it is a staple item on this bookshelf. And of course, after all, this is a bookshelf, so my books will stay in place with my little white birdies. I'm going to keep this the same. So let's get started with the other shelves. So now I'm going to get started with this top shelf here, and I'm just going to work my way down. Now, before we begin decorating my bookshelves in my Glam Home Office, I'm going to give you a brief tour of all the items that I have gathered to put this all together. Now, this piece right here that you're looking at, this is the Easter sign that I purchased actually from the Dollar Tree. And it caught my attention because I like all the colors in it. So this is going to be kind of my focal piece in how I'm going to decorate the bookshelf. So let's scan around here. I have my pink crown here. Of course, I have my florals here. Some white hydrangeas, some pink roses. I think there's some more cream roses here. I have my beautiful white rabbit here that lights up. As you can see, I went ahead and turned it on. Mama rabbit and baby rabbit. I have my little tear stand here. I also have these Easter eggs here, and I did these, I shared these with you in a recent Easter spring haul, and this one just says welcome spring. I like this color in the soft pastel pink. And also I have this kind here, as you can see, with the beautiful floral colors and the pink ribbon, some greenery, some of these wall plaques that I'm not going to be using as wall plaque, but I'll show you how I will use them. And also all the little glam pieces. I have my candle holder here. I have some other candle holders that I'm not going to be using as candle holders. I'm going to use them as vases. I am going to bring back my little house with the pink top that lights up as well. And of course, I have some bling rabbits here. As you can see, I have the little shorter version here, and then I have a little taller version here, and also I have this little blinged out box here that I'm going to use it not to hold my jewelry, but I'm going to show you how I use it. So I'm excited to get started with this. And also I forgot to show you these. I use this during my Valentine's decorating, but I'm also going to use it here, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it because it's in my Glam office, and you see how blinged out it is. So I'm definitely going to be using that as well. So let's get started. Now I have added my first decor piece to the very top shelf, as you can see, and I've added in my first glam rabbit. I'm just taking you in just a little bit closer, and so I'm going to add 2 more items to this top shelf. Now I have added in the candle holder, and I'm also going to add in some florals to this candle holder. So I'm going to use it as a container to hold florals versus using for its original intended design. Now I have added in my third candle holder, which I am using it as a vase. So that completes my top shelf. So I'm just going to take you in just a little bit closer to see that I have used my white hydrangea and my greenery to fill the top of each of those candle holders. So let's move on to the second shelf. On the second shelf, I've added in this wall plaque in the center, and I'm going to work my way from the center outward, and that piece looks like this, and that's what I'm using to start this second shelf. Now I have added my pink crown on top of that wall plaque. So I am going to add 2 more pieces to this shelf. So I have added in the third piece, which is my jewelry box that you can see on the right there. I'm going to leave it open, and I'm going to add in my third piece, and then I'm going to fill this jewelry box. So stay tuned. All right, I have added in my lovely mother and baby bunny rabbit. They're so sweet together. So I am following the decor pattern. I'm decorating in odd numbers. So on each shelf, I'm going to try to have 3 decorating sets of 3 or 5. And so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and fill this jewelry box on the right here with some florals. Now before we continue with decorating my bookshelf, I just want to show you how I put together this particular jewelry box here. Instead of using it to add jewelry, I am going to show you how I decorate it with florals. I'm going to leave the top open because as you can see it closes, and I'm just going to show you quickly how I add in those florals. So I'm going to start by using a neutral base, and so I'm just going to group in some of my cream roses and pale pink roses, and I'm just going to fill them in. And I'm going to use my jewelry box like a little flower box, and I'm just going to fill everything in until it's full to my liking. And that's all you have to do. I'm probably going to group these in a set of 5. So I have 4 right there. So I probably will top this off. This will be my 5th piece here. And there you have it. My jewelry box. All decorated and ready to go. Simple. So now I have installed my jewelry box that has now become a floral box for this 3rd shelf, and so that completes this 2nd shelf. Alright, let's move on down to the 3rd shelf here. Okay, now the 3rd shelf, I have added in my 2nd Glam Rabbit. As you can see, it's a little bit taller, the ears, because of the way they're sitting. So I have this one diagonal to this one here on the top shelf. So now I'm going to come back and fill that in. So now I have added in my little house that has the pink top to it, and I set it on a white stand to give it some height. So now we're going to add the next item in the center. So now, as you can see, I have added in my 3rd piece to this shelf, but I want to add in another decor piece, and when I attach it, it's going to act as one unit. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in just a moment. As you can see, I added in the 2nd component that I was mentioning earlier. I've added in another candle holder, and what I did was simply add 3 of those Easter eggs that I showed you in my supply list, and this is going to act as one unit. And it acts as one unit because I have attached both decor pieces together, so as of a whole it still looks like 3 pieces. So I'm still in sync with my decorating pattern of decorating in odd numbers. So let's move on to the next shelf. Now this is a staple item that most of the time I'm going to always have this on my bookshelf because it acts as storage for receipts and any other new incoming mail. And so I'm just going to decorate each side of this particular shelf, which is my 4th shelf. So now, as you can see, I have added in 2 of those rustic glam hearts, one on each side of my little storage box there. And so I'm not going to leave them plain like this. I'm going to add some florals on top. So now I have added in my florals on top of those rustic glam hearts. I've added a white hydrangea and a pale pink rose on each of those hearts. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an ornament piece on top of that storage box to give it a little personality. So now I have added in the ornamental piece that I said I would add, and I've added that right on top just to give it a little personality, as you can see right there. And so we're going to move down to the bottom shelf here, and we got to see what we can do with these books, because right now they are not blending in. Okay, you guys, so this is my solution to the books on my bookshelf. I just added in that cute little Easter sign so I can have easy access to my books. I can just move that aside. So now I'm just going to take you up and let you get a close look at everything that is on this bookshelf. I hope that the Decorate With Me was very inspirational and motivating for you to kickstart your spring and Easter decorating. And if you are new here, please give this video a big thumbs up, kindly subscribe, share this video, and for my faithful and loyal subscribers, thank you so much for believing in me. So until the next video, happy decorating. Bye-bye.